Hey guys, welcome back to Lindasresinroom. We're going to make another into resin mold today. Into resin. I do have a 20% off discount code for into resin for any of their stuff, and it does include their sale prices as well. And you can use it as many times as you like, over and over on their website. Oh gosh, trying to get this open. I did the red, white, and blue contest with them. Mine is the big circle bloom looking piece. But I don't think it's going to place. And it's okay. I do have quite a few goats, but I don't think I'm going to have quite enough. Alright. I love into resin molds, and I seen this and I bought it. There's a cut on the side. Oh no, I hope that doesn't affect my mold. I don't think it will. Let's get this. I don't think it's all the way through. It's very thin though. Okay. I don't think it's cut all the way through. It's a diamondy box. It's a round one. Let me put this on a paper towel. Because, guys, if I don't. But it's very diamondy and sparkly. And there's a big rose in this. And there's some 3 leaves. And that's very diamondy. So, I'm going to use eye candy, which I have a 10% off discount code for eye candy. Sibafu green, and I'm going to paint the leaves with that. I think that's a really pretty green. And then I'm going to use Kihada yellow, because I like yellow roses. Yellow roses are my favorite, and I just like a yellow rose. But then when I mix up the resin, I'm going to put a little crushed crystal and use this alcohol ink coral from Ranger, and we're going to try that. So here we go. I'm going to try to do my leaves first. Have I used this color? Yes, I have. Okay. Hopefully, I don't get it everywhere. Because the thing is trying to clean this up out of those little tiny facets. Yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult. I just think that's a really pretty green, which y'all know, green's my favorite color anyways. So I want to say that about every green, probably. You'll hear me. Oh, that's such a pretty color. But isn't it? I think that's gorgeous. Okay, we did okay on that one. Let's see how I do on the next one. I think as long as if I could hold still, I'd be okay. But, you know, it's almost impossible. I have a familiar trimmer, and if you don't know what that is, it's a hereditary trimmer to where you always shake. People will say, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, "No. It's just genetics. Doesn't harm anything." Okay. Last one. Fingers crossed. So far, I'm not too bad. I think it'll be okay. It's those corners up there that's rough. Trying to get in there. Then we're going to get that big rose down in there. I thought about pouring the rose first and letting it cure up. And then do the box. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But then, I better not. Because then my leaf goes down in there too far on that one. My yellow will come across my leaf, and I'm afraid the 2 different colors behind it will set it off, make it different. So we're not going to do that. Get mica powder everywhere. Now, let's see if I can get my rose. Alright, I think I'm going to try a bigger brush. I don't know if I can do this or not. There seems to be... Let me dust this one off. I want to make sure I get yellow. Could do some little pink tips and then the yellow. Nah, I'm just going to go with yellow. I like yellow color too. I just like color. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work very well, is it? That brush isn't going to work. I can't get the... That's going to be hard to paint up. I got some of it. I think I need a smaller... Okay, let's see. What about something like this? Probably should get my little cleaning tool thing out. You put your brushes in and you kind of, I don't know what you call it. It's like a little sponge. Okay. I have a feeling this has some green on it. Flower may end up with a green hue. Just want to get that color down in there. I'm going to have to do every petal individually, I feel. Just so I know I get color down in it. Maybe it's the yellow on the back of the purple that's making it look greenish. Oh, but that's what it is. Did you see me drop all that powder down in there? I don't want it down in there. I need it up here. It's going to float. Okay. We're getting there, I do feel. Slowly, but surely. Okay, get some more powder here. Get up under there. Might end up having to do something to decorate this box if I miss spots. So it's very likely that I'm going to miss some spots. Now, Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, she did this box for her red, white, and blue piece that she's entered into the red, white, and blue into resin contest. It's very pretty. And I just got yellow elsewhere. I think I'm going to have it on the facets. And that's what I was trying not to do, because you can't get those out of there. Alright, last one, I think. And then we should be pretty good. I can't tell if I've got that painted or not. I'm going to try just a little more color down in there just in case. Did y'all hear my belly grumble? Probably should go get some lunch, but what time is it? 2:30? I will here in a... Oh, I got to put dinner on. Shoot. Guys, I just forgot about it. I'm going to make homemade Salisbury steak for dinner. Alright, I'm not even going to try to clean that up. Hopefully, it's okay. I probably got yellow everywhere. Alright, How much? How much? Gosh, this is going to use a lot probably. I don't know, 10, 12 ounces. What do y'all think? I might try to look it up before we mix up the resin, just so I'm not mixing too much, which we can always do extras. Not a problem. I gotta clean, guys. Sorry. Can't take it. Can't take it. Oh, what do we want to do? Let's do 10. If we need more, we'll mix more. So, let's get us some gloves. You hear Philip Jr. kick on where I spritz that alcohol? He's a good little buddy. Okay. And we're using Bond Craftor resin. Y'all know I got a 20% off discount code on Bond Craftor. So I love my Bond Craftor. Alright, let's go up to 5. So we're going to do 10. Okay, let me stop there and see where I'm at. Perfect. Awesome sauce. Okay, now part A, which is in the blue jug. And we're going to go up to 10. Then we're going to put some color and crushed crystal and get this mixed up and see what we get. A little bit more. Alright, let's see where I'm at. Perfect. Okay, close that up. Y'all know I am the queen of the klutz. Okay, I am shaking this up. Now this is just a regular alcohol ink. I hope it doesn't change the color of my rose, because I really want to see that rose. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's all I'm going to do. I want it very light. Now, let's get our crushed crystal here. Opening it away from the table. Isn't that pretty? I can't bring myself to use it to stir my resin, but I will use it to dip my mica powders or whatever out. Okay, is this a pretty color? Let's see. Who knows? I was hoping it'd be more orange, but it looks like it's got a red tint. Scrape the sides. Sure, I still got to mix my resin up, but you know, alcohol ink, mica powders, all of them, they like to stick to the sides of the cups. Okay, I think that'll be okay. It's like a, I don't know. It's a coral looking color. I just wanted a pretty color, but I want it to be very light, so I know it's going to be lighter than this when I put it in the mold. So, we're good. I just want a hint of color is all I want. So I'm going to scrape that off, get the color off of it, get that down in there, and I'm going to get this mixed. Mix, 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 mix. I might have to try to get some yellow off. I see a yellow spot right there. And probably around here, around the edge at least. Yeah. Make sure you mix your resin good. It says 3 to 5 minutes for just about every resin. I'm a little bit of a vigorous stir. So, I get stir happy. Instead of stir crazy, I get stir happy. So, I stir probably way quicker than you should because I introduce a lot of bubbles. Now, if you don't want all these bubbles, stir slow and you won't get them. You'll still get a few bubbles. All resin, you're going to get some bubbles. But I have a vacuum chamber, so I don't worry about it. So I just throw it in there. My vacuum chamber was cheaper than a debubbler machine. Most of them. I mean, some of them is cheaper. But I think I gave around 120 bucks for my vacuum chamber. And that is the motor and all. And it's a 3-gallon, so it fits quite a bit. But it serves its purpose for me without breaking my bank. For a cheap one, it's a good one. I started not to buy it when I first saw it because there's mixed reviews. And then I thought, well, you know, everything has mixed reviews nowadays, it seems. Some people will leave a good review and love something, and then somebody else is going to hate the same thing. So I just thought I'd risk it, and it's great. It came with the oil and everything that I needed to get it going. Everything was in the box. Okay, I'd say we're mixed. I'm going to clean this up before I... Look, I bought me some of the little sticky ear cleaner things that Michelle showed. And we're going to try them out. It's supposed to be great for cleaning your molds up. And you can use them over and over. You just clean them with alcohol. Now, I bought a 3-pack because I want but 10 bucks for 3 packs. So, why not? Off of Amazon. And I'll link it in the description. Okay. See if I can get it opened. Alright, got it. Finally. Woohoo. We're going to try this out. And she says you can clean it with alcohol and just use them over and over. So, pop this little baby out. Open it. Oh, it's double-sided. Oh, you just pop one off. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there's quite a few in there, isn't there? Okay, pop that back down in there. Okay. Oh yeah, he got it right off. So we're just going to go right around this and see if I can get it to clean up with this without no alcohol down in here. And we're going to see what it does. It's kind of weird. I don't know what that spot there is for. So we're just going to go over it as well just in case. Now she says you can just wipe it off with alcohol and you can use it again. So let's get us a paper towel. I'm going to spritz it a little bit. Wipe it off. I'm kind of deforming it, I feel like. Wonder if it goes back to shape. I don't know. Anyways. It's just that one little spot there. I hate to touch the inside of my mold. But I can't tell if I got that spot or not. Okay, we're just going to leave it alone. Maybe if I spritz my paper towel, let's try it that way. And then wipe it off. It's just kind of sticky. Okay. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I think I deformed him, but he's going to go back in the box anyways. Well, I got him stuck to his buddy. All right. There we go. Good enough, right? Okay, put these back up. Now, let me clean this off to get this in the vacuum chamber. And then we're going to come back and pour. Who would have thought to use sticky ear cleaners to wipe your molds out? Somebody did. I don't know who was original, but somebody did think of it. All right, let's give it a 1, 2, 3 little spritz. Philip Jr. is probably going to go off. I'm going to get this in the vacuum chamber, and we'll be back to pour in just a moment. Alrighty, guys, got my resin finished. Just now thinking, this looks like a peachy red. I don't know if putting it behind this yellow will cause my rose to end up being a yellow color, or if it will change it to an orange looking color. I don't know. We will find out, won't we? When this sucker cures up. I hope it stays yellow. But this is going to be pretty deep in color, is my only issue. I'm trying to let it slowly go into those little petals down in there, because I don't want to have bubbles and miss part of the petals. I'm worried if I squish it too much, I might take my color off. I'm hoping 10 is going to be enough to fill this up. See, there came a bubble. We got to take our bubble wand around this as well. Okay. A little more here. All right, let's see how much the top took. I've got 6, so it took 4. What time I'm thinking about it, get my wonderful bubble wand, and I'm going to go around just to make sure I don't have bubbles. You can see through this mold pretty good. There came a bubble out. Do you see it? A little one, but there's a bubble in there. I see it. Yep, there he came too. So, and there's one right there. I see it. Got that one out. Yep. Come on. Hoping I don't have bubbles down in there. Okay. It's a really pretty color. I think the rose will be okay. The way it's made, I think it's going to be good. We'll clean that off here in a minute. Now the bottom, I'm just going to spritz a little alcohol down in there. And see how much this takes. We might be able to do something extra. So, I don't know. It might take 6 or more for this bottom. I hope I have enough. Oh gosh, I did 10. We'll have to go around the bottom of this as well. Yeah, I did. Oh, thank you, Lord. And I got an ounce left. So it took 9 ounces for this mold, guys. If you all get this mold, you'll need 9 ounces of resin. This also comes in a square one as well. I thought I'd like the round one better. So that's why I bought it. I bought a few other molds too. Can't wait to show you all of them. Okay. Alright, let me wipe this off. I'll clean it up better here in just a minute. I'm going to put just a smidgen more down in here. Okay. And I'm going to spritz. And let's find us a mold that only takes an ounce, because that's what we got. What about some puppy dogs? Look. I got this off of Temu. It's hard to catch it in stock, but it's a cute little old thing. So we're going to give it a little spritz, but we're going to drop some inks. These are octopus fluids. This is called Brownie. I'm going to put that on his ears, his feet, because I don't think that clear red's going to look very pretty. All right, shake this up. This is a gnocchi. It's probably going to go all over me where I shook it up without. Yep, it's all right. Just going to drop a bunch of that in there. The white. And then I'm going to take espresso and put a couple of drops of it in there. It's quite dark. Now we're just going to pour it with our resin and see what colors these turn and what kind of animal we can get. I think it's going to be funky, don't you? But, I mean, you know, it's just an extra. So, why not? He makes the cutest little magnet. I think Michelle from Glitz and Glitter says this is her Peanut. She has the cutest little dogs, which y'all know I'm an animal sucker anyways. Alright, I got a little bit left. Now these are rabbits. I probably don't have enough to fill it all the way up, but maybe. It doesn't take much. I won't be able to do two, but I can do one of them. I think I'm going to have enough to fill up one. You know what I want to do? So I still got a little bit left. I'm going to take, I got some pink here somewhere. Let's do strawberry. And let's Petri this little thing and see how it turns out. Why not? Oh, that's a resin ink. It's not an alcohol ink, so they don't spread like the alcohol inks. Now we're going to take a gnocchi. I should have used a different one or something. And we're just going to go over top of this. I did a lot of white. Okay. Now, we don't have enough to do the other one. So it's going into our spare mold that we've been working on. Let me get me a spatula. So we're just going to dump this right down in here. And scrape all this out. Okay. So there's not a lot. I'm just curious to see what this sucker is going to look like when it's done. They're always, my little dump pours are always so colorful. Now I've had some turn out really pretty and some be like, oh my gosh, what an abomination. Alright, now I'm cleaning that up. So this is going back here to cure up. I do spritz it with a little alcohol just because I think it helps it to move. Alright guys, that is it. I got a bubble. It's a mica powder. A mica powder bubble. Alright, I'm going to get this cleaned up. I need to clean that up as well. So I don't like... I'm trying to keep my mat as clean as I can. so that I don't stick my hands in anything. And, you know, I can't stand it anyways when it gets real filthy. So, I'm going to get this cleaned up. We're going to let all this cure up, and we're going to come back for a demold. So, I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, guys. So, these are done. So, we're going to get these demolded. I took that one off the paper towel already. I did put these little ones in my curing machine just so I could get them cured up quicker. Let's see. Oh, he's cute. He looks all red. You can see a little bit of the whites dropped through, but otherwise it really didn't do much. But isn't he cute? We'll paint him up and put a magnet on there. Pink rabbit's not so bad. Alright. Let's see about this little dog. Try to get some of that overage there off, that little spillage. Okay. Hopefully I get all these little pieces out of there. It's a lot of little hair sticking out on him. And he is warm where I just got it. I didn't let it cool down out of the curing machine. I'm too impatient. He's so cute. I like that color much better than pink though, don't you? We'll paint him up. Okay. That is the cutest little mold. Throw a magnet on him. Now let's see the bottom of this one. Okay, still a little soft, but I think it'll be okay. I hope. It's coming out good. Try doing that, trying not to touch the mold. Oh, that'd be cute by itself. Isn't that pretty? Look how crystally that is. I love that color. Okay. I guess you could have filled it up just a smidgen more because it's got little diamonds around through there. And I didn't. So, it will. It'll be okay. Now, hopefully my rose is cured. I don't see any bubbles under it yet. Good deal, none there. The bubble one really does what it's supposed to. May end up having to put on gloves to get this out. I don't want to touch the inside of the mold. I don't want to mess my piece up either for demolding it too soon because my impatience. Isn't that pretty? Is there a bubble? Oh, I got a bubble on one of the flowers. You know what? That's okay. It's behind it. So I can put a little UV resin behind there. You'll never know. Might take a gold pen and go around this. I really like that. That is a cute jar, isn't it? I got a little bubble there too. That'll be okay though. I really, really like it, and I actually did a pretty good cleanup job. Can't believe it. It's a little piece of silicone. That is really pretty. Alright guys, we'll do a time lapse once all this completely cures. And we'll fix all that up, and I'll see you back after the time lapse. So, see you shortly.
Working hard in Lindasresinroom, morning light on every tune. Hand steady, apron tight. One more pour, one more try. Sanding down the edges clean, turning rough into serene. Little flakes fall to the floor, then they vanish, then they soar. Every color finds its place, grace is moving through the space. gorgeous crossroads bright, golden red and ocean white. Corner smooth, the finish gleams like the front edge of a dream. Every piece becomes its own masterpiece in Linda's hands. Little flakes fall to the floor, then they vanish, then they soar. Every color finds its place, grace is moving through space.
Alrighty guys, so got everything done. Forgot to trim the back of this one. Glued the magnet on. Didn't trim the excess. So let's get this real quick. Probably didn't even need to do a time lapse fixing these up. I think it took me about 16-17 minutes. Not long. I'm out of breath. Just ran up here from my house. My resin room sits up on the back hill. Alright, there we go. Now, I'll take some tape and clean the rest of that up, because I can't stand that just laying there. And you know what? I think I might need to wipe that off. I'd used some resin restore on the back of this after I trimmed it. Looks like it could still be a little wet, doesn't it? Just take you some alcohol, wipe it down. It'll be okay. Okay. Good deal. Now, got it trimmed, glued a magnet on the back, painted the inside of the ears, the eyes. I need to give a little white dot, painted them black, painted the nose, the mouth, and the little pads of the feet. There we go. Now he's got some eyes. Now, the glue is still wet, so I'm going to store him upside down. Same way with our little dog. I took a bronze chrome marker from Let's Resin and went over it. Highlighted a little bit, painted the eyes, the nose, and the little heart, and glued a magnet on the back of it. And that's all we've done, guys. So, quick little video, isn't it? We will snap some photos, put them at the end. Oh, and my jar. I did fix up the bubble here, and then I took some gold paint pen and went around it. I also trimmed up the edges here, and I trimmed the edges here, and I put resin restore over it. And that is it. So there's our jar. I love that. We're going to have to do this in clear. Won't that be pretty and clear with just a little crushed crystal through it because of the big diamondy areas? I think you'll be able to see it. And, don't know what color rose. We'll think about it. And he is cute as a button. And the little rabbit. I'm not crazy about the rabbits, but, you know, it's their mouth. Their mouth is screwed up to me. But anyways, that is it, guys. I'll snap some photos, put them at the end, and I'll see you guys back for the next video. So, bye for now.